Hey everybody, I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope your week has been amazing. I just wanted to take a moment. I've still been pretty much reflecting on all that just God's done over the last couple of weeks, and reflecting on this past weekend that we had. I thought we had a great conversation as we kicked off our new series, Defining Moments, and just looking at the life of Joseph and his journey. And I just wanted to remind you guys just what we got to talk about this week. If you missed it this week, don't forget, you can always go to our website, our church app, and download those sermons, and there's a sermon archive there that you can go back and review or share with others. But in this past weekend, we talked about Joseph's life and his journey that started off at a place of privilege. He was able to experience favor and privilege and exemption right from the beginning of his life. And that very privilege made his brothers angry enough to the fact that they plotted against him and took him from a place of privilege into a pit. And we see that we are often, either because of ourselves or because of people in our lives, we find ourselves at the bottom of a pit in life. Life has that tendency to have its ups and its downs. And here's Joseph, at the age of 17, finding himself in a pit, sold to merchants, sent to Egypt, and then he finds himself from the pit into a place of position. He's over all of Potiphar's house. He's in charge. Potiphar believes in him and he sees that God is with him. So he puts him in charge of his entire house. So he goes from privilege to pit, up back to position over the entire house of Potiphar, only to face another trial. And that trial is when Potiphar's wife comes and just tries to do whatever she can to get Joseph off as being focused on God's will. And Joseph stands firm, but still gets thrown into prison. So from pit to position, back down into prison, where Joseph's heart stays available. He doesn't succumb to bitterness. He doesn't succumb to anger or retaliation, and he stays available. And then all of a sudden, through various of dreams and through various of things that God does, he's given another opportunity at the age of 30 to go from prison back into a season of promotion, where God comes in full circle and brings what Joseph lost at such a young age and brings it back in a state of double portion, double blessing. And so he goes from privilege to pit, up to position, back to prison, and then ends up again in a great season of promotion. And isn't that the journey of life? Ups and downs, ups and downs. And what we can take away, just a reminder, is from the life of Joseph is that stay faithful. Joseph stood faithful in whatever season he was, whatever place he was, to stay available. Do not let bitterness, do not let pain, do not let disillusionment rob your heart from being available from what God wants to do in whatever seasons you may find yourself. And then the last thing is endure. Make sure you endure. Make sure you press through. Don't quit. Joseph did not quit. If he would have quit in the pit, he would have missed out on the next season of position. If he would have quit in Potiphar's house when Potiphar's wife was after him, he would have lost the opportunity to be available in prison, and so on and so on. So life has its ups and downs, and we talked about it. Do you see those ups and downs as obstacles or opportunities? Most of us may see them as breakdowns, but reality is those ups and downs are God's setup for him to show out. So stay faithful, available, and endure. God is setting you up for a big opportunity for him to show out in your life. I love you guys. I pray that you stay encouraged. Don't forget, life and your journey with God is so much more than just checking in with our services, whether they're online or on the weekend. Make sure you do life with us during the week. There's so many resources. Our team puts that here on our email. You got it on the website, the church app. Please, there's so many things that are coming up that allow you to go beyond the 60 minutes of the service. I'm always honored to be able to speak into your lives and just share with you. I pray for you, as I know you're always praying for me and our team and our pastor. Love you guys, and have a great and amazing week.